Catan?
Lando, what are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm sitting in a cell. What about you?
I'm looking for Reelo Baruk.
You too? What's the Republic want with him?
A ship of his was involved in an incident on Artus Prime. Remnant stuff.
The Remnant? Blast. Now it's starting to make sense.
What?
Over the past few weeks, a mineral smuggling ring has infiltrated the Cloud City on Bespin. Real slick group, too. They commandeered half of our loading platforms and carbonite chambers before we knew what hit us. No one knows who's behind it, but it's become obvious that Reelo's garbage haulers are handling the transports. I came down here to find Reelo and persuade him to hand over the names of his employer.
Persuade?
Hey, I can be a charming guy when I want to. After a few bar fights and card games, I hadn't gotten any closer to Reelo, but I had begun to hear about a remnant bigwig named Desann. Then I was captured.
Desann?
You know him?
He's a dark Jedi. He and the Remnant have been performing sick experiments on New Republic citizens, among other things.
Like I said, the Remnant connection makes sense. These smugglers are much more organized than the kind of scum we usually get on Bespin. They've got to be Imperials.
Want me to get you out of here?
If it's not too much trouble, you'll need the password to get into Reelo's command center and open the cells.
Any idea what that might be?
Yeah, it's Ruby Bleals.
I could go for one of those.
Yeah, me too.
I'll be right back.
I'm not going anywhere.
Looking for something?
Not anymore. You're Reelo Baruk?
In the flesh. But who are you?
Does it matter?
Not really. Any last words?
What's a respectable gangster like you doing mixed up with a remnant slime like Desann?
Making money, of course.
What went on up there?
I ran into Reelo.
Did he tell you anything about the smuggling ring?
We didn't talk much.
I see. Listen, we'd better get out of here. My ship's hidden nearby. What about yours?
Reelo's thugs have probably already stripped it for parts by now.
What about Jan?
Not with me on this one.
You two have had another one of your fights, haven't you? Well, come on, let's go. You can buy some flowers on Bespin.
Going somewhere, gentlemen?
You'd better get on the gun and hold him off. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. All right, say goodbye to this wretched hive of scum and villainy, and hello to Cloud City.
Need any help?
Just sit back and get some rest. I'll work out a plan to get Desann and his remnant friends out of my city.
On second thought, Tavion, kill her.
Kyle! Ah!
Kyle, wake up.
No, Jen!
Kyle, are you okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Good. While you were sleeping, I hailed a New Republic base on Sullust. They haven't shown much interest in our little smuggling problem in the past, but now that they know remnant forces are behind it, they're eager to pitch in. A strike team should be arriving on Bespin within a few hours.
No!
I thought you'd be happy to.
They'll tip off Desann.
Then we'll catch him later. Getting Desann isn't as important as clearing the city.
Jan's dead, Lando. Desann and his minion killed her.
Greif, I'm sorry, Kyle. Okay. Here's what we'll do. I'll drop you off on the lower levels. They've probably been overrun by remnant troops, so watch out. Chances are that Desann's operating from one of the loading bays above level 10, but you'll never get in without the proper access codes. Try to find Carbonite Chamber 17. I've hidden an old R5 unit there with codes to every loading bay in the city.
You always did plan for the worst.
Ever since that run-in with Vader. Anyway, I'll head up top and gather some old friends from the security force. We'll work our way down towards your position. If we're lucky, we can trap Desann before the New Republic arrives.